Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at how to find correlation using pandas for machine learning purposes. So the data set that I am using for this calculation, for this demonstration, I have saved as a pickled file. So we will have import pickle, the pickle dot load, then so I need to say open. It's a binary data basically. So this is my data that we are going to use, and the data I have where I have pulled it from, basically it's the coronavirus data, the coronavirus data showing number of new positives. Let me show you columns. So basically it shows for different dates, it shows the county, like basically New York state, for different counties, new positives, cumulative number of positives, total tests performed, cumulative number of tests performed, latitude, longitude, a number of people in poverty, median household income. Then I also added some additional stuff from other websites. I will reference everything at the end of the video. The high school graduates, then there is the area of each county, and there is also population density here. So finding correlation is quite easy. So we say import pandas as PD. So we basically say correlation equal to so that's a df. We can say df dot correlation. So now as we see, we have, so let us say we were going to look at, say, new positives with the correlation of the new positives with other features, other attributes that we have here. So let us say df dot, so we say correlation of new positives, and so it will give us the correlation immediately, but we can rearrange it in a we can ask it to sort values. So sort values, so we can maybe make it reverse, ascending equal to false. So we get the new positives. We can see the correlation. We can say, of course, definitely correlated with the total number of tests performed. Since this is a new this new positives and the total tests are not it is not per area or per population, so we could perhaps look at population density. We can combine the attributes and create new features or new attribute and look at the correlation. For example, let's make the population density to population. We have the population density here, and we also have the area. So let's say what you say we say df. Let's add a new column calling population. Say df dot we say take, which one we take? We say pop density, yeah, and times say df of area. So basically multiplying with the area. So now we have the population here. So let's just recalculate. Basically, we're combining the attributes to see the correlation in a better way. just an example. So now let's go back, calculate the correlation again, and then yeah. So now if you look at the population, you see it actually comes up, because as we can see, the more population in a given county, it's suggestive that more people might be going to test. So now we can use, from pandas, we can use the scatter matrix to look at the correlation. Basically it will plot one feature versus the other. So what we do is, from pandas dot plotting import scatter matrix. Yeah, I think this will be useful. So let us construct some features. Let's say, you can say attributes or feature. Let's say some of the attributes we pick up. So now we go to the scatter matrix and we say we are going to before that, let me show you. So if you look at df, this is basically the dates are going to keep on. This is for certain, say 12/16 to 2021 for every county. So there are 62 counties. So let us only pick up only the first few, up to only, say, for a given date, maybe the first date that we are shown here. So let us say scatter matrix. We say df dot I log say df, we are going to do features, we are indexing with that, we pick up from 0 through 62, and then so that gives our first variable, and we can put some figure size equal to 8. It's a lot of plots, I believe. So let's say, see, oh my god. And also we say import matplotlib.py plot as plt, then plt dot show. So it gives us a lot of it shows us the whole thing. Middle is basically it plots thing versus same variable versus same variable kind of thing, so, like medium income versus medium income. So instead of doing that, it shows the distribution. So now we can look at here the new positive was medium income. It's just quite scattered, there is not much correlation I'm seeing here. So we can actually pick up a couple of them and have a zoomed look at things. Like, say, we can just use plotting utility, say df.columns. So what we do is I say df dot plot, again df dot I log 0 through 62. I'm just picking up one date, and plot kind equal to scatter, and say x equal to, let's pick up say new positives, for example, and say population here. So we got that one, and let's also do something. We do the same thing, but maybe instead of say population, we could look at, say, number of people in poverty in the state. And then say plt.show. So basically we have two things, right? So we get these. So definitely population, the correlation is quite good with the population. For example, we can actually look at say total tests performed and say medium income. And also let us say we have number of poverty. Sure, what does this see? Yeah. So here, for example, we see that total tests performed, income doesn't much, it's quite scattered. There is not much of a correlation there. Almost it's conducted freely. So basically the things to understand is that we can use correlation. It's calculation quite easy. We can use the correlation function or the method that is already defined there, and then we can use scatter matrix from pandas.plotting. And also once we figure it out, we can use individually, we can plot them using simple df.plot. So and look at the correlation and look at and have a zoomed view of the correlation. So thank you very much for watching.